Good morning and welcome. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the dashing David Gower.
Well, others, thanks for that warm introduction. I, for one, am looking forward to the day's play. I've been down in the middle looking at conditions. And looking at the pitch, it's been set up well for these players to show their skills. Personally, it might just favour having a bowl first, though. And as far as the weather goes, a beautiful day for cricket. You'll certainly need your sunnies.
Fantastic breakdown, David, thanks. We're going down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss. Right, so we're ready to get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Right out of the middle.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up. Punched away nicely to get off the mark.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Haynes shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
They'll get at least one.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
McMillan comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. Gone! Excellent catch, close to the bat.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Quick onto that in the infield. Needs to be on target.
Just threw the shot too early. Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
6 runs added in the over. The Storm are 1 for 6.
A few moves made in the field.
Nokia from the pavilion end.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Needs a direct hit.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Well placed. Should get a single. Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Drives and misses everything.
Norkia with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Tie. I don't think we'll be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Norkia getting a wicket in that over. Really great bowling. There wasn't much on offer to the batters.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
High, high, high in the air. This should be an easy chance. Out. Caught.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength. Misses. They failed to make their ground but can't hit the stumps. Super piece of timing.
That was a very well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it really early and it was dispatched with ease.
Gone right through the defences.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you just accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Really good shot there.
Murray gets off the mark. Confused on what that delivery was meant to be. Terrible bowling.
Straight to the fielder. There'll be one run here for them. Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs. Edge, unplayable. This should be close.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Edge, amazing delivery.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Misses everything.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field. Great work behind the stumps. Save some runs with that dive.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous. No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot, couldn't find a gap.
Absolutely nailed it.
Found the gap with ease, wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Padding up to that.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single. Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Beaten on the drive.
Just dropped too short, and that's flown too high.
Ty is usually very good at not bowling no balls. Must have got something wrong with the run-up.
Big opportunity missed, an awful delivery that was just begging to be hit. That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
10 runs added there. The Storm are 4 for 52.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Misses. That's so close to a run out. Really should have been hit from there.
Well, there was a moment of hesitation, a few calls of yes and no. In the end, no damage done. Decide against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they'd carried on.
Solid defence, very compact.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Beautiful slower ball. No contact at all. That was just too good. It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Santner, the left armour, is the new bowler. bowler from the grandstand end.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
A couple on offer here. Huge edge. Can't get that outside the ring field. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Super shot that.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Beautifully played through the leg side off the back foot.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more. Some adjustments to the field.
There'll be runs here. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Oh, that is a great catch.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Nabi into the attack now from the pavilion end.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Wasim takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Timed that brilliantly.
Well, where did that come from, you wonder? After some time spent in the dressing room, it's pretty obvious what their intentions are.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Decisive running might have gotten to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running. Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
That was strong running. They did think about the third, but I think in the end rightly held off.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Just about timed that perfectly.
Too much room given. He came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot. That just raced away.
Nice shot, runs possible. There's trouble here.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
Right off the middle of the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant. And that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Nicely played.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
End of the over. And what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you've still got to hit them. Majestic batting. Massive edge. There's a chance if this hits. Could be gone if only they had hit.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Gone. It's a good catch.
Really tried to push the scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just one risk too many.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Gone. Another one goes. 2 wickets and 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Edged it. Bison is really starting to get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt this momentum. Big shout. Ty coming into the attack from the grandstand end. Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Well placed. Should get a single. Needs to be on target.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Wilson ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Edge. What a ball. Quick onto that in the infield.
The edge was very close to going to hand. They're fortunate to pick up their first runs.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Super shot.
Good balance, really good balance to transfer the weight and stay on top of the ball.
No, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Thrust the pad at it. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Clark from the pavilion end.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication. Clark disguised the slower delivery well. Played it too early and gone straight through to the keeper.
Timed that perfectly.
The timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. It was a boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Gets onto the back foot quickly, and that's just flown.
Read that really well. A fantastic back foot shot that's raced through the infield and straight to the boundary.
That's out. Caught.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Loud appeal. Great shot. At least one on offer.
These two are so quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were looking for another, but I think that would have been too risky.
Clark doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square. Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
They got it over the top, had pretty good control, and one bounce over the rope.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Straight to the fielder. There'll be one run here for them.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
They'll get at least one.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more. Good throw from the deep, on target. Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
End of the over, 10 runs coming from it. The Storm are 9 for 158.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Drives and misses everything.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Doesn't beat the infield. Chance! This should be close.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
5 runs added there. The Storm are 9 for 163. Finch has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie down one end. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Julian, the left-arm medium fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the grandstand end. Couldn't get it through the field.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there. Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Misses everything.
Wide called? No. Umpire decided to let them off this time.
Beaten on the drive. Poor ball all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides. Finds the fielder with that shot. Misses. That's so close to a run out. Really should have been hit from there.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
10 runs added in that over. The Storm are 9 for 173. Chance to run 2. Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone is going to need to step up with a big score. This is a really defendable total. The openers will need to get their iron very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they're to have any chance. Misses out on the first ball of the innings.
They've got their timing all wrong. Nothing to worry about for the first ball of the innings.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put. It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for four. Well, he took all the pace off it. The response was good, actually. It was met very solidly with a very straight bat.
Khawaja is new to the crease. They'll be keen to feel bat on ball early on. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the grandstand end.
Khawaja gets off the mark. Beautiful slower delivery, just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
And out! How did he get to that one?
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Can't get that outside the ring field.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Into the second over, the batting side are now on 1 for 14.
A bit of a change-up in the field now. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running. Didn't hit that well, very late in playing the shot. Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive. Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that. That was just too good. That's a great catch. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs. Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Khawaja shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it. The captain making some adjustments to the field here. Great work behind the stumps, save some runs with that dive. A bit of a mix-up, they'll need to improve their communication.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Couldn't get it through the field.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
There'll be one run here for them.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive, could have been worth more. Some adjustments to the field. Good running, it needed to be as well, probably closer than they expected.
Misses everything.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Perfectly timed.
Good balance, really good balance to transfer the weight and stay on top of the ball.
The over finishes, finally. You can't really be giving batters of this quality extra balls to hit. Time for a bit of fielding in the deep. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Drives and misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
There'll be runs here.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Beaten on the drive.
Faizan with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Loud shout.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. The Storm having a good chat. Don't know if it's worth using a review on it, though.
Oh, this could spell trouble. I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Impacting outside the line. Easy decision for the third umpire.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
Out for a duck. An innings that should have promised so much ends with a brilliant delivery that was almost unplayable.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and just powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Great shot through the gap. A couple on offer here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Big shout.
It's another wicket, the fourth. Sometimes you just have to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball. Faison from the pavilion end. Back go the stumps. Missed the straight ball.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Confident appeal. Could it be?
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one. Could that be out? Looks so.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That one they got hold of. The slower ball didn't work and it went all the way.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Straight to the fielder.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
They'll push hard, should get back for two.
A little late on that, no run scored. And they're away and nicely off the mark.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Threw the hands at it, somehow missed everything.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
What a delivery, beaten by sheer pace, rips it through right onto the stumps.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Going with spin now.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. A bit of a change-up in the field now. That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Clark got it into the gap and the ball did the rest. Brilliant shot.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Middle that one, great timing.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Well placed, should get a single.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Julian takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. That's right off the meat of the bat.
Crunch on the front foot and bang. Gone all the way.
Bison, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run-out in the end.
Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
And taken by the wicket-keeper. Brilliant bowling to get the edge.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot. just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. Nice solid defensive shot.
Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there.
End of the over and a wicket has fallen. Brilliant over. No runs added to the score. Oh yes, holds on to that one under huge pressure. They've done it.
That's it, they're all out, an amazing bowling display. I felt victory was only a matter of time, and so it has proved. Just a brilliant win.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the game. Join us again real soon.